Today, we're going to be talking about what you need if you want to go from having an anxious attachment style to becoming securely attached. You're in the right place if you feel that anxiety is sabotaging your romantic relationships. You worry about what other people think of you. You people please to keep others close. You feel like you're not enough. You overthink and second guess yourself. You have fears maybe of abandonment or rejection, and you have an anxious attachment style. But you want to attract and keep healthy relationships, trust yourself, become confident, become at peace with who you are, and stop feeling so anxious, and really just become securely attached. And at this point, you need to know where to start. You need to know what steps to take. You've tried everything, but it's not working, and you're just over feeling this way. You're ready to change your life. So in the next about 15 minutes, I'm going to give you the exact formula for moving from an anxious attachment style to developing a secure one. If you're baking a cake, there are certain elements that need to be just right for it to be a good cake. You need the right temperature, the right ingredients, the correct amount of water. And if you're missing any of these elements, not even just one of them, it's not going to turn out. The same is true if you want to build a secure attachment style. There are certain elements or ingredients that you need in your healing process if you really want to become self-trusting, confident, secure. But the problem is most people are missing these essential elements, despite doing everything they know how, like reading books, listening to podcasts, and even going to therapy. Because they're missing these elements, they stay stuck in self-sabotaging patterns and they never become fully secure. I was one of those people. I studied every book on the planet, listened to all the podcasts, saved clips on social media, and even went to therapy for years with no real significant progress until I learned what I'm going to be teaching you here today. So by the end of this training, you're going to walk away with two things. Number one, a framework for reprogramming your anxious attachment style into a secure one. Number two, you'll walk away with clarity on your exact next step in becoming secure. By the way, in case we haven't met yet, my name is Trevor. I have a master's degree in marriage and family therapy, and I've previously worked as a licensed therapist, and I'm now the founder of one of the world's most successful coaching programs dedicated to helping individuals become securely attached. My work has been seen by millions of people around the world, and I've been featured by some of the biggest names in the industry, like the Gottmans. But most importantly, I struggled with an anxious attachment style most of my life. I dealt with fears of abandonment and not feeling good enough, but I've been able to become deeply secure in myself. And now I use the same tools that I'm going to be teaching you here today to help people all over the world become secure. So just so you can know that what we're talking about is legitimate, here are a few examples of how it works in people's lives. Chelsea, she had fears of not being good enough. She turned into a major people pleaser to try to keep others close. She struggled to show up in relationships authentically, but after using the things I'm going to be teaching you here, she said, I'm finally becoming the kind of person I've always wanted to be. I feel more confident and able to be my authentic self. I've been able to love and be loved in ways that I've never have before because I've learned to truly love myself. And Michelle, her anxious attachment was sabotaging her relationship. She was on the verge of divorce. After using these same methods, she said, logically, I knew that my negative beliefs about myself and my fears of abandonment were irrational, but emotionally, I couldn't stop feeling that way. My marriage was hanging on by a thread. I was exhausted, always feeling like I had to prove my worth. But now I feel deeply confident and my marriage is thriving because of it. Okay, with that said, let's get into it. There are 4 essential elements to becoming securely attached. And if your current approach to your own healing does not include all 4 of these elements, you will most likely fail to see progress. Number 1, you are never going to go from an anxious attachment style to a secure one without a structured framework or a plan. Therapy has its place, but this is often where it falls short. I hear people complain all the time. They feel like they're just talking about their problems in therapy. They don't really know where it's going. I remember feeling that same exact way. I wanted someone to have a plan, someone to tell me what to do to get better and give me some steps and actionable items that would help me make progress. It's hard to stay motivated when you don't know where you're going or how you're going to get there. I spent years trying to piece together and implement information from podcasts, books, and my therapy and social media posts, but none of it seemed to work. A good framework should include clear milestones and phases that allow you to track your progress. Here's the framework that I use with my clients. It's a 5-phased approach. Phase 1 is where we help you deepen awareness around yourself and your anxious attachment patterns. Phase 2 is where we help you increase that sense of self-compassion. Third phase is all about healing the anxious attachment. And the fourth is where we teach you tangible skills like boundary setting, managing conflict, so you can behave in a secure way in your relationships. And phase 5 is where we help you with maintenance. We give you tools and systems for maintaining the security that you've found through the process. When you have a clear structure that includes milestones and tangible steps, you see more progress, you feel more confident, you're hopeful about the process, and because you have your goal in sight and a clear path to get there, it feels hopeful. The second biggest reason why people fail to make progress in becoming securely attached is because they're trying to use a logical solution to solve an emotional problem. It's the difference between having a head change where you know a bunch of information and having a heart change where you actually change the way you feel deep down inside. An anxious attachment style is formed through emotional experiences, moments in your life where you felt unseen, unsafe, abandoned, or fearful. And a secure attachment style is also formed through emotional experiences. You need new corrective emotional experiences where you feel things like self-love, self-trust, self-compassion, hope, and confidence. When you use an approach that influences your emotions, the benefits are you don't just know all the right answers, but you actually feel more confident deep down inside of you. And this is why in the Secure Self Club, my program for helping individuals become secure, I teach my clients skills and practices that they can use every single day to create those emotionally corrective experiences. By the way, if you're hearing this thinking that you would like to work with me to go from anxiously attached to secure, you can tap the button below this video at any time to schedule a consultation call. On that call, we'll just chat to see if working together is the right fit or not. The third reason why so many people fail to reprogram their anxious attachment style into a secure one is because they don't have enough repetition. You've had repetitive experiences throughout your life that reinforce your anxious attachment style. We need to give you repetitive experiences that help you develop a secure attachment style. Too many people rely on their therapist once a week to help them feel better. That's like going to the gym once a week and doing 1 rep of an exercise and then leaving. You're under the illusion that you're getting strong, but in actuality, you're not making any progress. What you need are daily rituals, practices, and routines that make becoming securely attached really a lifestyle. The fourth essential element to going from having an anxious attachment style to a secure one is community. And when I say community, I mean finding those people who are on the same journey to heal their anxious attachment and become secure. The reason that it needs to be so specific is because they get it. When you have the experience of being truly vulnerable with loving and supportive people, you start to feel in a real tangible way just how lovable you really are. You feel a sense of belonging when someone is in the trenches with you. A community helps you to stay motivated when healing gets hard and you find yourself getting off track. When you're all working together on the same goal, you can problem solve with each other. You have somebody there to hold you accountable and keep you focused on your goal. Also, it's just a whole lot more fun. This work doesn't have to be heavy and hard. We can have a good time as we make this kind of progress. So to review where we've been so far, there are 4 essential elements to going from having an anxious attachment style to developing a secure one. The first is a structured framework with actionable steps. The second is emotionally corrective experiences that reprogram the way you feel. Number 3 is repetition, routines, things you can do every day to become secure. And number 4 is community, a supportive group of people who are there to help you. Once I implemented these things into my healing, everything started to change. I found myself feeling more relaxed, more confident. I wasn't overthinking. I wasn't needing reassurance, and I needed a whole lot less validation. I learned to trust my own intuition. It became easy to set boundaries, and I no longer felt that fear was running my relationships. Anxious attachment was really holding me back from the things that I longed for the most, like getting married, becoming a dad, and even having a successful career. And I know it sounds really cheesy, but when I shifted my healing using these 4 elements, everything changed. all the things that I wanted the most started to come my way. I attracted my amazingly attractive and secure wife. I became a dad, and my career even started to take off. You could walk away from this training today and create a process and a plan for yourself based on the 4 essential elements, and I'm sure it would help you become more confident, self-trusting, and secure. But here's the thing. You and I both know that's going to be very difficult because you would have to create it on your own. I could not find a therapist, a coach, a group, a program that incorporated all 4 of these elements in one place. Creating a program and plan like this for yourself is going to feel impossible. And I get it because it took me years of searching, researching, training under some of the world's top attachment experts, tons of personal failure, and a master's degree to figure this out. I don't want you to have to spin your wheels and spend years trying to figure this out. I really want you to go from anxiously attached to secure much faster than I did. So that's why I've created a plan and a program that I wish I had when I was in your position. And so I want to invite you to be part of it. It's called the Secure Self Club. The Secure Self Club is exactly what it sounds like. It's a community and coaching program for those who are ready to overcome anxious attachment and unlock the amazing life that a secure attachment provides. In the club, we'll guide you through the Secure Self journey, which is the 5-phase structured framework that I mentioned earlier. And you won't be doing it on your own either. You'll have an individual coach who will guide you and give you customized action steps that you can take between sessions to get in those repetitions that you need, and you'll always know exactly how to move forward each day. The Secure Self Club comes with full access to customized resources that I've created. These are videos and workbooks that will guide you through my unique method for becoming secure, and they'll help you have the structure, repetition, emotional experiences, and frameworks that you need. The most powerful part of the Secure Self Club is the community. You'll be invited to group coaching calls where you and others just like you will be problem solving together, getting answers to your questions, building connections, and getting training and feedback from myself as well as other experts. Imagine how empowered you would feel knowing that you have a plan that's been proven to help people just like you become secure, and a guide who is going to take you by the hand and walk you through that plan. Every part of the Secure Self Club is there to help you stop feeling anxious, create an amazing love life, feel confident in who you are, and transcend anxious attachment into your new secure self. So if that sounds like what you need, here's your next step. Book a call with a member of my team. The purpose of that call is for us to be as helpful for you as we possibly can be. Sometimes being helpful looks like inviting you to join the program, and other times it looks like pointing you in another direction. Because here's the thing, we don't invite anyone and everyone into this program. I never want to invite someone to work with us unless I feel 100% confident that we can truly change their life. So on that call, we'll talk about your goals, your struggles, what you've tried so far. We'll share more about the program and how it works. Based on that conversation, if we both feel confident that this is a great fit, then we'll invite you to join the program. One of the major bonuses is that at the end of the call, if it's decided that the program's not the right fit for you, then we'll walk you through our recommended best next steps based on your needs and your goals. So really, the biggest risk you face right now is not getting on the call, because either way, you're going to walk away with more clarity and direction. Keep in mind that we do keep our group sizes small to create a better experience for everyone in the club. So if you're seeing this video right now, it means that enrollment is open, but it does not guarantee that it will be open a week from now. So if this feels right for you on any level and you want to become securely attached, then go ahead and book that call right now. That way you don't run the risk of missing out. Through that link, you'll be able to pick a time that works best for you and your schedule. I'm really excited to work with you, but if you're still on the fence about booking that call, I totally understand. I'm usually that person myself, but what helps me the most is seeing testimonials, hearing from real people and seeing that they're getting real results. I'm gonna play some testimonials for you now, but as you listen, at any point, if you feel like you can relate to what these individuals are saying and you want the same kind of transformation that they've had, go ahead and set up that call.
I was anxiously attached and I've been like a severe people pleaser.
I would forego all my boundaries just because because conflict was uncomfortable.
I always felt like I wasn't enough.
My light was taken from me.
I didn't trust myself.
If I had friends, I just always felt like they were going to leave.
I just felt like I couldn't be the person that everybody else wanted me to be.
And I have to prove or earn love.
I didn't even know how to be confident because I didn't really know who I was.
I was definitely trying to control everything because I was terrified that I wasn't lovable.
I don't want to be anxious. I don't want to spiral out, and I don't know how to stop this.
Now I'm okay sitting with myself, and I can trust myself to sit with myself. Like, I just feel confident in who I am.
It makes me smile, and it also makes me emotional because of how different my life is. I know I'm lovable.
It saved our marriage because I changed.
I just enjoy being me right now, and I feel so comfortable in my skin.
What I have appreciated and learned with this work is creating a safe space for myself, regardless of where I am.
When I first started, I didn't feel okay. I was probably at the lowest I've ever been in my entire life. And today, I can say that I'm okay now. And I'm climbing out of that tunnel and I'm getting my light back.
And now it's more love and compassion for myself, which brings more confidence in my own identity.
When I finally got to embrace myself and just give myself love and validation, and that I was worthy of love and that I didn't need to earn it, is very uplifting. And so it gave me a lot of hope.
I've had, friends and family say you look different. You physically look different. I have a softness to my face that I didn't have because I was under so much pressure.
I feel a lot stronger and more confident, and this appreciation that no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay.
It has been able to help me get my life back and be able to be the person that I want to be.
I have made exponential amount of growth. I've been in therapy for over 20 years, and this program, I'm 4 months in, and I'm a different person.
Feeling secure makes me hopeful, makes me fearless. I can just go out and do whatever I need to do, and I don't need to worry about who's watching or if I'm doing a good job or whatever. I don't really care what other people think anymore.
I wish I could go back, or if I could go back, what I would say is this is going to be the biggest gift you'll ever give yourself.
Just take that leap of faith and go for it. It's definitely worth it.
Don't hold back. Go ahead, give this to yourself. You will be glad you did.
Like the Secure Self Club can just bless everything.
You're worth the investment. You deserve it. And if you put in the work, better things are coming for you than you would have thought.
You are loved. You are lovable. You're worthy. You're not the exception. Because those are things I really believed before that I don't believe anymore.